Goes by Joe Plante. The officials in this match will be Tom Hart, now 6.
We hear the announcement, and they give us Quinn's stats. 117 wins, 33 losses, and 1 tie. Plante, the favored, was second in 112 last year. And you notice as these kids get a little older, of course, their weight classes go up a little bit. But Plante from Brentwood High School, Section 11. With the knee brace on that right knee. Ooh.
Quinn brought him down.
Quinn's got that head control, tries to throw the head one way and come back and pick the ankle. Look at the head control. Look at the strength in Quinn. Watch what he's trying to do. He's trying to throw the head one way and come back and grab the ankle. Yep, does it again.
He tried it 3 times and he hasn't gotten it yet.
Must be his favorite move. As we said, one thing to watch for is the man generally the most aggressive is the one who does the best if he doesn't get sloppy. Right now, Quinn is being more aggressive in the number of attempts he's made. Plante just kind of a half-hearted takedown attempt. Some wrestlers, Dave, you'll find are counter wrestlers. They let other people make the moves and they pick up their points by countering. I don't know enough about these two to say that that's the way Plante would be, but definitely is not quite as aggressive on his feet as Quinn.
Trying to get control is Quinn. Instead, he finds himself in the grasp now of Plante.
Right. So Plante lets him make the move and just counters what he does and picks up the 2 points.
Perfect illustration of what you were talking about.
You know, it's not it's a question of style, too. And right now, Quinn is in trouble. Plante trying to get the leg in as we come down to 15 seconds left in this.
Plante is on top. He's in the darker of the blue uniform.
He's trying to get that cradle. He's got 8 seconds. 5 seconds, Joe. Trying to crank him over. Watch him try to bring him straight back, but he won't get it before this period ends.
End of period 1 at a 2-0 lead for Joe Plante off the fine counter move that Dale Dryposter described for you.
Well, they got 4 minutes left, and Quinn's very aggressive. Now has gone down by a score of 2-0. Joe Plante, the man on top. And as we look at the numbers on Plante, he's undefeated this year, another one in that Century Club, 101 wins, 11 losses, 1 tie.
Plante had a bye into the quarterfinal round, then he defeated Robbie Allison 14-2 and took Bevilacqua 5-4.
We get a chance to talk a little bit of how they do that. In most tournaments, they have seedings, so we're going to get a potentially dangerous guy. They have seedings where the top wrestler will probably in the preliminary match will wrestle the worst wrestler or get a bye. But in this, they're called blind seedings. They just draw them out. They try to put the best wrestlers in opposite brackets. In other words, there's a bottom bracket and an upper bracket. They don't want to put the 2 best guys right against each other in the beginning, but they are blind seeding, so you're going to get the best wrestlers sometimes have a preliminary match. It'd be very, very difficult to try to seed these. And right now, Plante is trying to plant Quinn. Would like to get that cradle in. Working now from his feet. Good leverage. He works the crossface. Good. And of course, Quinn tries to take Plante's arm and just roll him. There's a cradle attempt. Try to bring the head to the knee. Good leverage by Plante, but you see the counter there by Quinn is to put that outside leg out as far as you can, make a wide base so he can't tip you. There you go. He managed to break the base down, but he won't be able to pin him in this, but he'll pick up his point. I say he won't be able to pin him because you can see his arm is under Quinn's arm. So although he'll get points, it would be very difficult to pin him. So again, it appears to be a Plante, kind of a counter wrestler, pick up his back points and just ride you. And he's doing that to Quinn now. And you can hear them saying to Plante, don't let him go out. Score 2-0. Seems like it would be a lot more. So Quinn excuse me, 5-0. It seems like it'll be a lot more, but Quinn has got his work cut out for him.
Now Joe Plante up on top on Tim Quinn. 25 seconds remaining, second period. You're watching wrestling at 132 pounds in the New York State High School Championships here at the War Memorial.
Down to 10 seconds left. No points. No back points. 5-0 it remains in favor of Joe Plante.
Well, after our last two matches involving Trevor Ernie and Willie Warren and Marty King and Darren Cummings, this one is somewhat of a letdown in terms of intensity and action.
Again, it's one of those questions of style. When you get into the upper weight, sometimes you may see the leg. You see him put the leg in there. Quinn, now he's behind by 5. He must think he can get some back points off of this. Try the guillotine. Got a split leg ride there, scissors. But it takes a lot of time to work this and set it up. And he doesn't have a lot of time. And even if he gets him on his back, it'll only give him 3 points. So Quinn doing a pretty good job, but of course Joe Plante is in control, and you see he just is kind of stalling on the bottom. He may get warned here eventually. Oh, there, he's got the arm. Quinn's got the arm. Yeah, he warned him. He warned Plante. But Plante, that's his style. He'll stay down there. He'll even give up a point. He's got a lot of time.
And leading 5-0
yeah.
as well.
Yep, and now Quinn, we're going to call it stalemate. Stalemate where no one can advance their position. But you can see the style of Plante as he got ahead, and now he's just going to kind of cruise, put her on automatic pilot, and of course the onus is now on Quinn to get some back points. And if he's a leg man and does it, it makes it sometimes a little bit more difficult. You see him way out over there. Look at the weight. Quinn throws the weight way out, trying to leverage that arm over to get the back point. But he's just being countered by Plante, who will probably give up a point here in a minute for stalling. With 35 seconds left, so 35. And assistant referee talking. Plante making a pretty good show of doing something, but they're going to call another stalemate. No stalling points given. 23 seconds. As you said, Dave, the intensity's there. It's just that the style doesn't get a lot of action.
This is another match involving Section 11 against Section 5, and right now 11 has it in hand.
Well, last year everybody thought Section 5 was going to win, and Section 11 snuck up on them in the final round. This is not an instant replay. This is the same thing we've been seeing. As we get a nice close-up shot, and Plante has not given up a point yet for stalling.
Crowd really doesn't like this.
But they don't rate you by excitement, and Plante, Joe Plante from Brentwood High School, the senior who's undefeated this year, will remain so as he defeats Tim Quinn